Hey XanZorans, welcome back. We are continuing Amanda the Adventurer. We've already technically beaten Amanda the Adventurer 2. We got the ending there. And before we get the color tapes there, I want to get the color tapes here. I tried to get it in the last episode, but we found a whole new ending. So that was cool. But now we have to work on more of the tapes. We already have 3 of them. We have, what was it? The orange, the blue, and the red. Yeah, here we go. These are the tapes we have. We have not watched this one. We're going to watch all of these once we unlock them. To get the orange tape, you need to take the peach that's over here and cook it in the oven. Instead of making the apple pie, you make a peach pie. You get that one. This tape is when you do your alternate ending, which is kind of like what I'm going down now. When you go in the 24/7 store, you see some notes, you play it on here, and the tape pops up. This red tape we got in the last episode because we grew, here I'll grab it just so you guys have it in case you need it. We grew this flower back here. We found it in a book that we saw. Basically it showed scissors cutting off the doll's head, but the symbol is there. If you grow that into a flower, you give it to the doll that is generally right here, and it tells you to turn around, and it gives you the red tape. Now, what's interesting about this is when she's reading off the rooster, she pauses and then says there's a daddy chicken, which makes me think that there's something there.
And I see a daddy chicken.
And I'm a little curious because I remember in one of these, I mean, there was a dad in one of these videos. I cannot remember which ones. So what I'm thinking is we'll get through this. I'm going to watch at least the first video since we technically watched this one already. And this one, and I'm gonna see if we can find out if the name of the dad is in there. If there's no name, then I have to look somewhere else, but I'm kind of curious because I tried, you know, Kate doesn't work, Riley is us apparently. I know I found that from there too, but I can't put anything else in here, so I can't put that, okay. Yeah, I'm just curious. It says, what is the daddy's name? So let's jump through here first. Okay, let's put in this guy.
Where's the birthday girl?
Usually my mom holds my treat money.
Well,
Come on, Lauren, we have a special surprise for you.
Okay, here's what I have.
Who's ready for ice cream and cake?
She's busy with her best friend.
Is that show on 24/7?
It's like she didn't even hear me.
Then we need to talk about some new TV rules. You know what? Hold on. Let me try. I want to capture the big surprise on video. Lauren, honey, we got cake and ice cream. We got your favorite, mint chocolate chip.
Come on, baby, we can watch Amanda another time.
it's so much fun
Lauren?
to buy your own.
Everything okay?
Lauren?
Lauren?
I love mint chocolate chip.
Okay, there was no dad name there. That's unfortunate. But we can try Lauren. Let me watch the next one. It does not give the mom's name either. We can try Lauren. We're going to try Lauren, of course. That had the Hamill thing, like the hamster, the mouse, whatever it is, on the cover of that folder. I thought this was like a therapy thing. Yeah, see it right there? She just signed an agreement. That looks exactly like the logo we see in the videos. What the heck? Okay, we gotta watch another one. I'm sorry. I wanted to watch these all in a row. We're kind of doing that, though. Okay, we haven't watched this one, so this is gonna be new, but there was absolutely no talking in there. But that girl signed an agreement, and that was definitely the logo for the company.
It's been 3 weeks since local television producer Sam Colton was reported missing, and authorities still have no leads. Colton is the creator of Amanda the Adventurer, the public access children's educational program that became a huge hit among area children. But with Colton's disappearance, the future of the show remains unclear. Last year, Hamlin Entertainment purchased rights to the live-action program starring Colton's daughter Rebecca. As budget and production value increased, Hamlin reimagined the show as an animated series, planning to syndicate the program nationally. Hamlin's acquisition of the program and Colton's recent disappearance have raised some eyebrows, and to further fuel these concerns, new episodes of Amanda the Adventurer have had subject matter that has left local parents uncomfortable about the program.
My kids are still really into that show, but it has changed. I mean, I walked in the other day and Amanda was talking about how mommies and daddies aren't always right. I mean, what is that? That's not something you tell impressionable kids. I had to change the channel. I just told the kids that the TV was acting up.
It's not yet clear how Colton's disappearance will affect the involvement of his daughter Rebecca, the show's young star. We reached out to Hamlin Entertainment for an interview. While representatives declined to comment, they did release a written statement. We at Hamlin have concerns surrounding the nature of Sam Colton's abandonment of both our program and his daughter. We cannot speculate on his reasons for leaving. We do ask that the community respect the privacy of Rebecca Colton, as she needs time out of the spotlight to process these disturbing events. For the time being, Rebecca's local appearances have been canceled, including the Kensdale Public Library fundraiser, Woolies Readathon, this Saturday evening. Rest assured that Amanda is not going anywhere. Hamlin Entertainment remains committed to our vision for this cherished program. Despite this statement, authorities have not drawn any conclusions about the nature of Sam Colton's disappearance. We will share any future updates as the story develops. When we return, we'll check in with Zappo, the talking gerbil.
It's me, your friend, Skip, and with me, as always, is my trusty dog, Chip.
The heck was that? Okay, wait a minute. This is interesting. Give me this. Okay. Sam.
Wait, what did you say? How do you... Where should we go next?
Nothing changed. Oh! Oh. So Rebecca is the voice actor for Amanda, and that's why she reacted to that. So wait a minute. But it sounded like she was trapped in there, but you know, Sam is missing, but Rebecca's still around. She's not trapped in there. I'm a little confused by that. Maybe like this will have more information on it. Okay, there was nothing else on that tape. Nothing else changed. But let's chuck this over here. Let's play this one. So this is probably the next one in the series, which means it's probably going to help us unlock the next one. I didn't realize these were linked together in some way. I knew it told the story.
Welcome to Coffee Break. Today I'm talking with Sam Colton, the creator of the hit kids show Amanda the Adventurer. And I have to say, a fantastic studio neighbor.
Thanks for having me on the show, Sadie. You're a pretty good studio neighbor yourself. Though, I am going to gain 50 pounds if you keep stocking the kitchen with those delicious homemade cookies.
You can't have a coffee break without cookies. Sam, last year you started producing Amanda the Adventurer right here in the studio. The whole town loves it. Did you even imagine that would be such a big sensation?
Honestly, Sadie, no. It was a total surprise. I mean, it's scrappy at best. You know how it is when you have a big idea and a little budget.
I don't know if I know what you're talking about.
Kids don't really care about that, though. They see the heart.
And boy, does your show have a big heart.
You know, I really have to thank our local librarian, Miss Kate, for being such a champion of the project. I think she's talked about it at every single story time.
I think it's just so rare nowadays for kids' shows to be so much fun, but also really teach kids something, isn't it? What inspired you to create Amanda?
I wanted to create a show that teaches children that our world is a magical place, that there are little adventures waiting around every corner in their very own neighborhood. The show is a celebration of kids' imaginations. But really, it's all Rebecca. As soon as I met my beautiful daughter, the inspiration was there. You know, she was so young when I adopted her. And despite what she's gone through, she's always seen the world with such kindness and joy. She's the light of my life, and it makes me so happy to share that light with our community.
She really is something special. Watching her perform is simply delightful. I mean, the whole show is just so cute.
Thank you, Sadie.
Do you see big things happening with Amanda the Adventurer?
I've actually had some people approach me about it. They want to turn Amanda into a cartoon. I can't really talk about it yet, but it's exciting. It feels like a dream, the idea of welcoming even more kids into this wild, creative world. It feels like my little show could really have a big impact.
That's incredible. Sam, thanks so much for having a coffee break with me today. Our community is so lucky to have you. And Rebecca. On our next coffee break, floral arrangements for all occasions, featuring the newest addition to our neighborhood, Rose Matthews of Rose's Bouquet. Until then, may your coffee always be steaming and the conversation sparkling. Are you going to go? And just really doing together everything else.
I'll do that last first. I need some of those cookies.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
What the heck? That didn't give us much. Oh, that's the tape that I dropped before. That doesn't help me at all. Well, the only thing that we know is that Rebecca's adopted, for one, and they were doing the show live action. So it was actually Rebecca doing whatever it is, and then they turned into a cartoon later. So some people approached him about turning it into a cartoon. I think the people that approached him, that was from this video. She signed the agreement with that company.
You're probably right.
Oh, we got another tape. There we go. Oh, here it is. So if you answer that nobody can help Wooly, it gets you this tape. What's this? Well, this is weird. Okay, before we play that tape, I forgot that we had this article fall here, but on the back of that article, there's actually another article. Just odd. Do you think why would they take the time to fill this out? I'm gonna read through this, see if there's anything pertinent here. Okay, let's play this tape.
Rebecca, that was great. Let's move on to the next one.
Bio. 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 Pie man. Pie man. Pie man. Bala. Balam. Pie.
What is this? What is she reading?
Just a few simple words. This script is specifically tuned to train the technology's dynamic voice reaction.
The what? I want this to stop.
Sam, why don't you take a walk for a few minutes? We've only got a few more of these.
No, I don't want to do that.
Rebecca, what's wrong? Who are you talking to?
The man in the headphones.
There's no man. She's upset. This is going too far. Let's just take 5. Rebecca, come on out and we'll...
What? Pi? Pi-L. Okay. That is weird. So those names, I had to search them. Well, what she was saying ended up being names, but that's what I was kind of guessing from. It just sounded like something that you'd hear in the Bible. And they're demons. Baal is, it's actually Baal, B-A-E-L. That is a hoarsely voiced king with the power to make men invisible and rules over 66 legions of demons. So it's a king. Paimon, which is P-A-I-M-O-N, Paimon. It's the 9th spirit of something and the king of hell that is the most obedient to Lucifer. And he's depicted with a pretty face. And then Balaam is a powerful demon king in hell who is said to have abilities including commanding over 40 legions of demons, predicting the past, present, and future, turning men invisible and witty, having 3 heads, one each of a bull, a man, and a ram, having flaming eyes and a serpent's tail, carrying a hawk on his fist, riding a bear. This is so weird. And what makes it even weirder is, so this article I read, I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, but on the back of the article about Sam Colton, it says a Celtic relic stolen. And these demons I was reading off kind of fall into Celtic lore, but the relic that was stolen was the crown of the stag. That has to be related to these demon names in some form.
Friends can share other... Oh. I thought you were different.
Oh. Okay. This is different. And very scary. Leave. Okay. Well, apparently if you answer her no in the last tape, instead of telling the secret, you get a different ending. And she just tells you to leave. You still survive. Good for us. Oh, okay. This is the sticker. Okay, so we got her crying. We got 5 of the 6 tapes. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the tapes in just a minute. There's a different thing I wanted to get with Wooly, though. Okay, so I've been actually just reading up on some things with Amanda the Adventurer. There's a lot going on here, like a ton of stuff. I'm going to kind of go over some of it, but there is an achievement you can get called Splish Splash, where you throw this at the bucket, I think. Oh, not this one. I think it has to be one that hasn't been grown. The heck? So if we chuck this, and a fish flew out. Okay, that was weird. That's what I missed. So, okay. Yeah, you chuck apparently you chuck a pot at it and a fish jumps out of it. I don't know. It's a weird achievement. Not sure if that means something. And there's one more ending I need to get, which basically involves watching the red tape. We get the last tape from here. Still don't know what those symbols mean. We'll talk about that in a minute. You play this tape. You can just jump ahead. Doesn't really matter.
Yum, that's my...
We're gonna say yes to our secrets over and over again. Yes, it is.
I'm out there. somewhere.
Okay. Forgot about that. That scared me. Okay. It says to chuck the brick at the TV after watching the red tape, and there's supposed to be someone behind you. I want to see if it actually shows up. I don't think that person was there before. That's after you get all the lore tapes. Hey, we got a hat. Okay, so we did get an additional sticker. Cool. So technically, I think that's all the endings. Let me just double check, because I think I have all the achievements now. However, yeah, I got them all. Okay. The reason I said it's interesting, because there's more going on. Let's go to continue really quick. We have, obviously, 5 tapes here, and there's a 6th tape. Now, there's a guide on how to get the 6th tape, but it's not actually getting it. I don't know if that's exactly how you're supposed to, get the tape. I'm not going to use the guide yet, because I kind of want to think about this a little bit more, but I'm not going to do that in this episode. But essentially what you do is you go into the save files of the game, you modify the save file to say you have the 6th tape. The tape does come in and you can play it. And according to what people said, it's like Wooly just kind of sitting here staring. And the reason I don't think that would be the way to get it, I'm just not sure. It'd be nice if the dev came out and said that was the way, unless I didn't see an article saying that. But what I find more intriguing is there's other things in here that people obviously wouldn't be able to figure out by just looking at the game files, like what they did there. There was the extra, information about the crown being stolen, the Celtic crown being stolen. I mean, there's just so much, and I feel like if you possibly answer the questions a certain way, you can unlock that 6th tape legitimately, and there's a chance that maybe people haven't done that yet. It requires a lot of playthroughs, because I think you have to just do everything properly, and who knows what the order might be. But either way, this is all the official tapes without modifying a save files until, maybe we can figure this one out. I'm just gonna have to think on it, I guess, but I don't think anyone has actually figured this one out yet. But hopefully you guys enjoy this. We'll see you in the next part. Huzzah!